Mr. President, as you just said, when you took power, if we do the math, there were more men than ammunition in the Burkinabe army. And today, where do we stand with the armament program for that army? And then, what are the signs that it is gradually gaining strength?
Very well. As I said, I can't fully describe the situation that existed. It was catastrophic. And as I mentioned, you could be worried. There may even be soldiers in this room who were on the front lines without weapons. That actually happened in our army. So these are situations where we thought it was just, I wouldn't say bad faith, but an incomprehensible situation. For us, the weapons were there, but they refused to equip the troops. But when we were confronted with reality, we quickly resolved to first try to arm the personnel who were present. And that was a whole ordeal. Because many powerful countries refused to sell us weapons. And so we turned to those who were willing to sell us weapons. Very quickly, we equipped ourselves. We recruited the VDP. We were able to pay for everything we needed. We developed an equipment plan for a build-up in strength. And as you can see, for the past 2 years now, the equipment has started to arrive. It's still not finished, and more continues to come in. Maybe in a few days, you'll see even more new equipment being presented, which is mainly support equipment. Because first, the infantry. We had to equip them so that every man could have a weapon issued to him. That was a big challenge. We've achieved it. We continue to recruit. As you can see, every year we recruit between 10,000 and 15,000 men. That was a considerable effort because when we say that adversity is present, the number of terrorists increases since the imperialists are recruiting many mercenaries who come to Burkina Faso to fight. So we have to adapt to the situation. And now we are in our third phase, which is no longer about buying, but about manufacturing ourselves. And we are also working on that. So that's what building up our strength means. We need to equip ourselves well, but also create a defense industry. That's very important.
In a few months or a few years, we will have our soldiers here using weapons made in Burkina.
Of course. We have the intellectual capacity, we have the resources. We just needed to look, and there it is. We are the waste. You will be surprised by us.
Guys, you definitely can see why the West wants this guy dead at all costs. They are ready to kill him. So far, there have been 18 attempts to his life. That's why he's a threat to so many. He's counting on Russian expertise to be able to build weapons in Burkina Faso because he has understood that the only way Africa stands against the West is by making its own weapons. Yes, if Africa can handle its own defense, then nothing is stopping us. And he's capitalizing on Russian expertise to be able to build weapons in Burkina Faso. This is a game changer. I hope other African presidents are watching and they'll take heed and follow suit as time goes by. That's why he's considered the most loved president in Africa. And from every indication, he's not stopping anytime soon.